Welcome back to Prime Field, your premier source for in-depth analysis on college sports recruiting and athlete development. Today, we're taking a comprehensive look at basketball phenom Aaliyah Chavez and exploring why Texas Tech University might be the perfect landing spot for the star recruit. We'll break down the hometown connection, community impact, coaching relationships, and program building potential that makes this such an intriguing possibility. Stay with us as we dive deep into what could be one of the most significant hometown recruiting stories in recent memory. When elite recruits consider their college options, they typically weigh factors like program prestige, championship potential, and professional development opportunities. But sometimes, the perfect match is right in your own backyard. For Aaliyah Chavez, that hometown option is Texas Tech University. Located in Lubbock, Texas, where Chavez was born and raised, Texas Tech offers something no other prestigious program in the country can: the chance to compete at the highest level of college basketball without leaving the community that helped shape her into the player she is today. This geographical advantage cannot be overstated in the recruiting process. The comfort of familiar surroundings allows athletes to focus entirely on their development rather than adjusting to an entirely new environment. For a player of Chavez's caliber, eliminating these potential distractions could prove invaluable during the crucial transition from high school to collegiate competition. Moreover, the proximity to family creates a support system that's impossible to replicate elsewhere. Game days become family affairs, with parents, siblings, and extended family able to attend home games without significant travel. This consistent presence of loved ones provides emotional stability during the inevitable ups and downs of a college basketball season. The practical benefits extend beyond emotional support. Consider the convenience of holiday breaks spent at home rather than in empty dormitories. Think about the comfort of having trusted advisors and mentors just minutes away rather than hours by plane. These seemingly small advantages accumulate over a 4-year college career. Lubbock itself offers a perfect college town atmosphere, large enough to provide the college experience, but intimate enough to feel like a community. The city has embraced Texas Tech athletics as central to its identity, creating a unique sports culture that larger metropolitan areas simply cannot match. For Aaliyah, choosing Texas Tech would mean competing in venues where she's already created memories as a spectator, now with thousands cheering for her. It means playing in arenas where she's watched her basketball heroes, now as the hometown hero herself. While many recruits are drawn to the allure of leaving home and experiencing something new, there's something powerful about the opportunity to elevate the program that's been in your backyard all along. This hometown advantage represents Texas Tech's most compelling recruiting pitch to one of the nation's most sought-after prospects. Beyond personal convenience, choosing Texas Tech would position Aaliyah Chavez as something far more significant than just another basketball recruit. She would instantly become a true hometown hero with the potential to inspire an entire generation of young athletes in West Texas. Sources close to Aaliyah have suggested she's expressed genuine interest in creating a lasting impact on youth basketball throughout Lubbock and surrounding communities. This desire to give back to the community that supported her development speaks volumes about her character and vision beyond the basketball court. Let's consider the ripple effect of her potential decision to stay home. Youth basketball participation typically surges when local programs produce collegiate stars, but imagine the multiplied impact when that star continues her journey in the same community. Young players wouldn't just hear stories about Aaliyah Chavez. They could watch her compete regularly, perhaps even attend camps where she serves as a counselor, or see her at local events around town. For young female athletes in particular, the importance of visible role models cannot be overstated. Seeing someone from your own community reach the highest levels of competition creates a powerful, if she can do it, I can too mentality that often translates to increased participation and commitment to sport. Local coaches have already reported increased interest in girls' basketball programs throughout Lubbock, partly attributed to Chavez's success. This phenomenon could exponentially grow if she continues her career at Texas Tech, potentially creating a pipeline of local talent for years to come. Consider also the economic impact to Lubbock itself. Marquee recruits drive ticket sales, merchandise purchases, and media attention. By choosing to stay home, Chavez would be investing in the economic vitality of her community, while simultaneously raising the profile of Lubbock on the national stage. Most importantly, Aaliyah's presence would serve as daily inspiration to countless young athletes throughout the region. a living example that excellence doesn't require leaving home, and that sometimes the most meaningful path is the one that allows you to lift up the community that first lifted you. Relationships form the foundation of successful collegiate athletic careers. And in basketball, the player-coach connection is perhaps the most critical relationship of all. For Aaliyah Chavez, Texas Tech offers not just geographic proximity, but existing relationships with a coaching staff that has demonstrated their commitment to her development and success. The Red Raiders coaching staff has been actively engaged in Chavez's recruitment process, building relationships not just with Aaliyah herself, but with her family and trusted advisors. These connections weren't formed overnight, but rather through consistent presence at her games, thoughtful communication, and genuine interest in her development as both a player and person. What makes these relationships particularly valuable is the coaching staff's demonstrated an understanding of Chavez's unique playing style and skill set. In recruiting conversations, Tech's coaches have reportedly shared detailed visions of how they would utilize her talents within their system, showing both basketball acumen and attention to the specific attributes that make her such a special prospect. Beyond tactical basketball considerations, the coaching staff has apparently emphasized their commitment to Aaliyah's holistic development. This includes academic support tailored to her career interests, leadership development opportunities, and a supportive team culture that would allow her personality to flourish alongside her athletic abilities. Trust in a coaching staff directly translates to confidence on the court. Players who fully buy into their coach's vision play with greater freedom and assertiveness, knowing they have the complete support of their mentors. This trust becomes particularly crucial during challenging stretches of the season when adjustments and resilience are required. It's worth noting that coaching stability is another consideration in the recruiting process. The Texas Tech staff has demonstrated institutional support and commitment to long-term program building, suggesting Aaliyah would benefit from consistent coaching throughout her collegiate career, rather than navigating the uncertainty of coaching changes. The coaching staff has also reportedly been transparent about their willingness to adapt their system to maximize Chavez's talents, rather than forcing her into predetermined roles. This player-centered approach to coaching often leads to both individual and team success, as strategies evolve to highlight the unique strengths of each roster. Additionally, Texas Tech's coaching connections extend beyond campus, with established relationships throughout professional basketball. These networks could prove invaluable as Aaliyah prepares for her post-collegiate career, providing pathways to professional opportunities both domestically and internationally. In the modern era of college basketball, where transfer portals and coaching changes create constant uncertainty, established trust and communication with a coaching staff represent a precious commodity, one that Texas Tech has already begun building with their hometown star. Throughout college basketball history, transformative players have occasionally made program-defining decisions to elevate schools outside the traditional powerhouse structure. These decisions create legacies that extend far beyond statistics or even championships. They fundamentally alter the trajectory of programs for generations. Texas Tech is reportedly offering Aaliyah Chavez precisely this type of opportunity, the chance to be the centerpiece around which a rising program is built. Rather than joining an established system as one piece of a pre-existing puzzle, she could help define the very identity of Red Raider women's basketball for years to come. This program-building approach would reportedly include offensive schemes designed specifically to maximize her unique combination of scoring ability and court vision. Beyond tactical considerations, the coaching staff has suggested they would recruit complementary players whose skills enhance Chavez's game, creating roster synergy rather than competition for touches or playing time. The benefits of this centerpiece role extend beyond the court. As the face of the program, Aaliyah would develop leadership skills and public-facing experiences that prepare her for professional opportunities both within basketball and beyond. These soft skills often prove just as valuable as technical basketball development in long-term career success. From a statistical perspective, being the focal point of a developing program typically translates to impressive individual numbers. While established powerhouses often feature balanced scoring attacks with multiple stars sharing opportunities, rising programs frequently showcase their elite talents, potentially enhancing visibility for individual awards and recognition. Media exposure follows this same pattern. Rather than sharing the spotlight at a traditional power, Chavez would likely receive the majority of media attention as Texas Tech's star, creating greater name recognition and personal brand development throughout her collegiate career. Perhaps most significantly, program building creates the opportunity for a different kind of legacy. Rather than being the latest in a long line of stars at an established power, Aaliyah could be remembered as the player who transformed Texas Tech women's basketball, the before and after inflection point in program history. This transformation wouldn't just be measured in wins and losses, but in elevated recruiting profiles, facilities improvements, increased attendance, and greater community engagement. The ripple effects of her potential decision would extend to every aspect of the program. Looking at historical examples, we've seen how single transformative recruits have occasionally elevated programs from regional competitors to national contenders. These program-defining stars are remembered not just for their statistical contributions, but for their courage in choosing to build, rather than simply joining established success. For Aaliyah Chavez, Texas Tech offers this rare opportunity to be not just a great player, but a program-defining cornerstone whose impact extends far beyond her playing career. As we've explored throughout this analysis, while Aaliyah Chavez will certainly have numerous offers from prestigious programs nationwide, Texas Tech presents a combination of advantages that create a uniquely compelling opportunity. The comfort and practical benefits of competing in her hometown, surrounded by the support system that's been integral to her development. The chance to inspire her local community and create a lasting impact on youth basketball throughout West Texas, establishing a legacy beyond basketball accomplishments. Strong existing relationships with a coaching staff committed to her development and willing to build systems that maximize her unique talents. The rare opportunity to be the centerpiece of a rising program, potentially transforming Texas Tech women's basketball for generations to come. Each recruit's decision is deeply personal, with considerations of extending far beyond what outside analysts can fully appreciate. However, the convergence of hometown advantage, community impact, coaching connections, and program building potential makes Texas Tech a fascinating possibility for one of the nation's most talented prospects. What do you think? Would staying home at Texas Tech be the right move for Aaliyah Chavez? Would you prioritize building something special at home or joining an established power? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Prime Field for more in-depth college sports analysis, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content.